Hello there, welcome to the news on Nepal television. I'm Rojina Rai, starting with the headlines first. 4 people killed in a jeep accident in West Rukum, 11 others sustained injuries. Case filed against a 30 person at a district court in connection with fake Bhutanese refugee scam sued under 5 various crimes, including crime against state. Bhoto Jatra being observed today as concluding event of Rato Machindra chariot procession public holiday in Kathmandu Valley. And Queen of Rock and Roll Tina Turner dies at the age of 83. Tributes pour in from all over the world. Welcome back. Now we have the news in details. At least 4 people died and 11 others sustained injury in a jeep accident that occurred in Bafikot Rural Municipality 8, Duli of Rukum West this morning. Mishap happened when a jeep was heading from Bafikot Rural Municipality 8, Ntvithari to Khalanga in Rukum. Pasim fell down about 400 meters down from the roadside. The police informed that Rekha Khatri of Bafikot Rural Municipality 8 and her little son also died in the accident. Also, Devchan Khatri, Karna Bahadur Bata, Rekha Khatri and her son died on the spot. Police Inspector Vishnu Shrestha of the area Police office has informed that 5 has been seriously injured and referred to Rukum Pasim Khalanga for further treatment, while 5 seriously injured are airlifted from Surkhet for treatment. The District Attorney Office Kathmandu has filed a case against 30 persons at District Court in connection with fake Bhutanese refugee scam. Among 30 issued by the Attorney Office, 16 are under arrest while 14 others are at large. Following the registration of case, District Attorney Mahesh Khatri said 30 persons who are sued and 14 who are absconding will be issued arrest warrant and their property suspended from transaction. With this, the court has initiated recording statement and pleading is conducted whether to keep the arrested ones in Kathmandu for further investigation or not. Those who face the case are sued under various crimes as crime against a state, organized crime and integrated crime. Even the cases invoking anti-corruption law and money laundering will be applied in case of those holding public post. Attorney Khatri said that recovery of over rupees 270 million has been demanded for the sued ones. There is a legal provision of imprisonment of 7 years in fraud and forgery, while of 5-year imprisonment in crime against a state. Similarly, related legal provision would be involved in case of organized crime. Vishnu Yadav, who was one of the first owned to death, has ended her protest. Yadav, a resident of Siraha municipality too, had complained that she was raped by various persons and even denied justice from government bodies while complaining about it. Yadav ended her fast after Home Minister Narayan Kaji Shrestha pledged to take action against the guilty. The government has inked a 4-point agreement with Yadav. She had been staging fast unto death and at Maitigar Mandala in Kathmandu for 2 weeks. The Bhoto Jatra festival, one of the great festival of Kathmandu Valley, it is being observed today with the jewel-studded waist of Rato Machindranath displayed publicly. The government has announced a public holiday on the occasion today. Ratu Machindranath is considered the god of rain and good harvest, and various legends prevail around these festivals. Public holiday has been declared in 3 districts, namely Kathmandu, Lalitpur and Bhaktapur Antarsti. As part of the Ratu Machindranath Jatra held every year in Lalitpur, Bhoto Jatra is being held at Jaulakhel Antarsti. It is customary for the president to reach Jaulakhel during the Jatra and observe the Bhoto. We still have more updates at the side. Stay with us. Time for a short break. Welcome back. You are on Nepal Television News. Now the remaining updates. It's almost 15 years since Nepal was declared a federal republic. In this 1.5 decades long journey, the country has seen remarkable achievements in terms of socio-economic transformation and infrastructural development. Nepal was declared a republic with an aim to avail access of the general public to the helm of governance, marking this historic day when the country shifted from a unilateral to federal political structure. The country celebrates the Republic Day at all levels. We've laid a clear roadmap to combat the challenges of safeguarding the hard-fought political gains, and its institutional development has become inevitable. In a bid to address the common aspiration of national prosperity, it's a high time all work in tandem to trailing the nation towards the path of economic prosperity. Stakeholders say strengthening democratic republic will be possible only by ensuring the services assured by this system of governance and addressing the questions being raised from various quarters. Now we have weather updates for the day. The Department of Hydrology and Meteorology has informed that weather will remain partly to generally cloudy across the country today. According to the department, light to moderate rain with thunder and lightning is likely to occur at some places in the hilly areas of them: Kosi Province, Bagmati Province, Gandaki Province, Karnali Province, Sudur Paschim Province, and at a few places in the hilly areas of the rest of the provinces will witness light to moderate rain with thunder and lightning. And there is a possibility of windstorm in some places of Kosi and Madhya provinces. One and all are requested to take necessary precautions to avoid possible damage and risk. We shall get back with international headliners. On the side we do have. Stay with us. Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Now updates from international front lines. A major fire was reported at a cluster of 7 godowns storing wood and wooden items in the Bhawanipet timber market in Pune early Thursday. Fire brigade officials said the fire started around 4 a.m. and spread from one of the godowns to the others. According to the fire brigade control room officials, no casualties have been reported so far, and firefighters were still trying to bring the fire under control. The fire was stopped from spreading to adjacent residential areas and a school, and as many as 10 gas cylinders were taken out from the area. Now to further development, Tina Turner, the unstoppable singer and stage performer of 1960s and 70s, had died at 83. Tina, with husband Ike Turner, has been known for a dynamic run of hit records and live shows, has the chart-topping What's Love Got to Do with It. Turner died Tuesday after a long illness in her home in Kathmandu near Zurich, according to her manager. She became a Swiss citizen a decade ago. Tina became a superstar on her own in her 40s at a time when most of her peers were on their way down, and remained a top concert draw for years after. Republican presidential hopeful Ron DeSantis has launched his White House bid in a conversation with Twitter boss Elon Musk. The Florida governor and Musk set up an interview on Twitter Spaces, a live audio discussions platform, but the discussion scheduled for 18 local time was plagued by technical problems and audio cut out before DeSantis could say a word. Almost 20 minutes of glitches followed before the exchange began. By the time the talk had begun, in earnest, hundreds of thousands of Twitter users had left the platform. Since Musk took the reins on Twitter in October, he has laid off thousands of employees, including engineers responsible for the site's operation and technical troubleshooting. To the more updates, before that, let's have a quick look into the highlights of the site. Meta Platforms, owner of Facebook, slashed job across its business and operations unit on Wednesday, May 24, as it carried out its last batch of three-part round of layoffs, part of a plan announced in March to eliminate 10,000 roles. Dozens of employees working in teams such as marketing, site security, enterprise engineering, program management, content strategy, and corporate communications took to LinkedIn to announce that they were laid off. The social media giant also cut employees from its unit focused on privacy and integrity, according to a LinkedIn post. Meta earlier this year became the first big tech company to announce a second round of mass layoffs after showing more than 11,000 employees the door in the fall. Now time for sports. Inter Milan are Coppa Italia winners once again after beating Fiorentina in March between two sides who both have another final to look forward to this season. Now time for IPL updates. Akash Madhuwal had stunning figures of 5-5 as Mumbai Indians thrashed Lucknow Super Giants in the Indian Premier League eliminator. With this, we come to the end of this news bulletin, but before we say goodbye, quick reminders of the headlines once again. 4 people killed in a jeep accident in West Rukum, 11 others sustained injuries. Case filed against 30 persons at District Court in connection with fake Bhutanese refugee scam should under 5 various crimes, including crime against state. Voters are being observed today as concluding event of Rato Machindra chariot process and public holiday in Kathmandu Valley. And Queen of Rock and Roll Tina Turner dies at the age of 83. Tributes pour in from all over the world. Well, this is all we have for this moment. Until our next bulletin, have a good day ahead. Namaste.